Hello everyone, you are welcome to this class. So, I want to look at the correction to decimal places and their significant figures. So, the first question we have here is, let me pick my pen. So, you are asked to round 24,350 to the nearest thousand. So, 24,350 to the nearest thousand. So, the first thing you do here, this is units, this is tens, this is hundred, this is thousand, and this is tens of what thousands, right? So which means we are stopping at 4. So as I've told you earlier on, you consider the next digit to your right, and the next digit you have to your right is 3, which is less than 5. So that means you're rounding down. So it means you're not going to add anything to 4. So your answer will then be what? 24,000, and that is option D, the last option there. Then for number 2, she has to round this to 2 decimal places, 178.4673 to 2 decimal places. That is, you are looking at the digits immediately after the decimal point. So 2 digits after it, this is the first decimal place, second decimal place. So we are stopping on 6, that's what it means. So you now consider the next digit, and the next digit to your right here is 7. So which means you are adding 1 to 6. So that will then give you what? 178.47. So the remaining digits after that 6 will be 00. So I've told you there's no need for you to write it. So though if you write it, you'll not be penalized. So the answer here is option B, it is 178.47. I hope I'm making sense. Right. So move to question number 3 now. For number 3, so you have to round 64.571 to 2 significant figures. Now, there's a difference between significant figure and decimal places. So we are looking at, this is the first significant figure, this is the second one, and this is the third one. But we ask around to 2 the significant figures. So which means we are stopping on 4, right? So we now look at the digits next to it. So the digits to your right is 5. Forget about whether you have point there or not. So it doesn't matter. So the point there, we are not considering points at this stage. So that means we are adding 1 to 4 because of this 5, which falls under round up. So the answer will then be what? 65. 65 will become the what? Oh, sorry, it's 55, 64, that's 55. Then there's no point there. Sorry, I thought it was point. So you now change the remaining digits here to 000. So that gives us 65,000, and that is option A. I hope that is very clear. All right, so we'll move to the next question. Question number 4 here. Question number 4. So for question number 4, we have round this to 3 significant figures. So that is 0.007081. So under this, the 0 at the beginning here, this 0 here is not significant. This 0 is not significant. Why also this one is not significant? So that doesn't mean that it will not be part of the answer, but we are not going to consider it in what writing out the answer. So the first significant figure here is 7. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. So we have to stop at 3 significant figures, which is on 8. So in considering the next digit after 8, you see that the number you have there is 1. So which we are not adding anything to 8, right? So that means the answer will then be 0.00708. I hope that is very clear. So that is option A. All right. So move to the next question, number 5 here. Number 5. So for question number 5, we have round this to the nearest to three significant figures. So now we have 0.009998 to three significant figures. Here, all of this. So this is the first significant figure, second, third. We are stopping at this. So, and the next digit to the right is 8, which is more than 5. So which means we add 1 to 10 to 9, and that gives what, 10. So you cannot write 10 and you write 0. You carry 1 to the next stage plus 1. This also gives us 10. Carry 1 to the next stage, that's give us 10. So carry 1 to the next stage, this will give us 1. Then 0 0.0. So the answer here will then be equals to 0.01, as we can see. So 0.01, that is option A. You can write the remaining 0 there, though the root zeros at the back. So the answer is option A there. Is that clear? All right, that is that on that one. So move to the next question now. That is question number 6, right? All right, for question number 6, question number 6. All right, for question number 6 now. So we have calculate the value of this correct to three significant figures. So we have what we have there is 72.63 minus 8.35. So the first thing to do is let's calculate this before we give answer to three significant figures. That's 72.63. If you have calculator, you can use calculator as well as 8.35. So minus, so finally this is 1, the remaining 5. Right, this is 13. That gives 8. This gives 2, 1. This borrow 1 here. This gives 12, and that gives 4, and then 64. Right. So three significant because this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. So forget about the decimal point there, right? So that will be 64 points. So because of this 8, we add this one, 1 to 2, that gives us 3. That is 64.3. So that is the answer. That's option D. Now that is very clear. Then we go to question number 7. For question number 7, we have calculate the value of 0.7 times 0.07 correct to one significant figure. So the same thing will be done here. For question number 7, for number 7 we have calculate the value of 0.7 multiplied by 0.07. 0.7 times 0.07, and that will give us that it gives 0.049. 0.049. So correct to one significant figure. So this is the first significant. That's what we want to stop. So that means we consider the next digit, which is 9. We add 1 to 4. That gives us 0.05. That is option A as well. Then for question number 8, so we have correct this to the nearest hundredth. So hundredth, so that is we're considering the digits after the decimal point here. 4739, right? So this is the tenth. Why this is what? Hundredths. So that's where we want to stop. So the next digit after 7 is a 3, which is less than 5. So we add nothing to 7. So that means our answer will be what? 42.47. 42.47, that's option D. I hope that is very clear. All right, so we move to question number 9 and 10 now. Now for question number 9, so we have give 7.3425 to the nearest thousands. So we have 7.3425. So this is tenths, this is hundredths, and this is what? Thousands. So which means we are stopping on 2. That's what it means. So the next digit to it is 5. That means we are adding 1 to 2. That is 7.343. 7.343. That is option A. That's option A. All right. For the last question we have here, round these to two decimal places. So we have 1.99961. So two decimal places. So this is first decimal place, second decimal place. So we stop at this, right? So and the next digit to the right is 9. So what are we going to do? We add 1 to 9 plus 1, that gives 10. You write 0. You carry 1 to this 9 plus 1, that gives 0. Then point, you add 1 to this, that gives what? 2. So the answer is 2.00. That is option D. So that is that on this uh, question here. So this we're going to stop. So thank you for your attention. So we'll meet in our next class. Bye for now.